All right, Aquarius, thank you for stopping by. This is your New Year's forecast. This takes in a reading where you're going to take a look at each month of the upcoming year, and we'll see what's going on for you. So I've tried to get these readings done as quickly as possible this week, and that just didn't happen. So hopefully, here on out, I'll get more accomplished. All right, so let's see what's going on here for Aquarius. This is for the new year of 2025. We'll take a look at each month, January to December. What's going on here for Aquarius? All right, so for January, you have community. Overworked. For February, March is bringing in addictions. April is idyllic memories. May, longing for love. June is phobias. July is energetic realm. August, Archangel Haniel. This is joy, gratitude, and intuition. We have September with Archangel Michael, and he brings in protection, strength, and courage. October is success. November brings in leadership. And December is service. All right. So, okay, so I've got 4 tarot decks here, and on each row I will be using a fresh deck. So you have optimum information coming out to you. All right, so Aquarius, community for January. What is community for Aquarius? All right, so here we have the Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. So right off the bat, there is an Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands can represent some sort of apology. It can also represent like a newfound energy, new inspiration, all right? We've got the King of Pentacles here with that Knight of Swords. This could have something to do with your work in the way of this community card, this personal or professional connections, okay? It could be you dealing with certain people at your work. It could be you and your work. This may also be talking about you learning of a new piece of information around your work, okay? So maybe you have put in for some new change, a new opportunity at work. There's information coming to you about that. There may be an apology happening here, maybe from a boss. And, you know, it could be moving more to your benefit than what you had previously thought, okay? There's some sort of upgrade or new learning happening here. It kind of feels like someone is on the outs about this. Someone doesn't like this, okay? So you could be getting a new opportunity at work, or having to take some sort of upgrading, new learning, a new skill. And there's someone not really happy about that. It feels like there's something here between you and your boss. Some of you, it could be that you are, you know, learning a new skill and being able to take your boss's place because maybe your boss is moving on. That, you know, that kind of feels like the biggest issue as to what's going on here. For others of you, there's still this conversation here between you and your boss. Maybe there's some sort of conflict here that is needing to be resolved. Okay, but there's some issue. Okay, some issue around work. Most likely your boss. To me, it feels like you are learning a new skill, doing some sort of upgrading, so that you can become a leader, or you're taking, your boss's place. Okay? All right. Biggest energy there. Okay, so Aquarius for February. Okay, February, you are overworked. You're feeling out of balance here. So we've got the 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and the Death card. Yeah, definitely something going on here, because I feel like you are retreating, or you're pulling away from this issue that's causing the overwork. You're just trying to find some sort of balance here in your life. You may be stealing some time away from work, meaning you could be going on vacation, or maybe you are sick quite often in February. Okay, to me that feels like there's something being stolen, and to me it feels like time. Okay, it's like you're needing to take some time out for you, whether you are going on vacation, whether you come down with a cold or whatnot and needing to take extra time away from work. There's something here about that. We've got the 3 of Cups here and the Death card. Now, 3 of Cups feels like some sort of celebration of sorts. Something happy. It could be a happy event going on here in February. Where you are, Aquarius, your birthday, absolutely. Could be happening here in February, January, February. There may be some time you need to take off to prepare for this, or maybe recover from this. With the Death card, there's definitely an ending. So, something that you're dealing with in February that is very hard to deal with. It's taking a lot out of you. I want to say that you're able to let that go. Something better could be taking its place. But this issue that has caused you a lot of heartache and things feeling unsettled, I want to say it's going to ease for you in February, okay? All right, let's take a look here. Let's take a look at March. This is addictions, reactive behaviors, reclaiming your power. All right, so here we have the 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, 9 of Swords, Hanged Man, and the Fool. So we've got elemental air showing here for you. Some anxiety happening here as well. So with this, addictions, to me it feels like there is there's an opportunity for greatness or some really good things to happen here for you, and it's like you're trying to do the best that you can. That Ace of Pentacles feels like it could be new money. Maybe it has something to do with this new job that I keep seeing in January, February. All right, like you're putting in time and energy into something, and you're feeling really good. Your energy's high, but then there's some kind of lurking, something lurking in the shadows here for you, or under the surface, is causing you some anxiety. It's like you're wanting to step into the unknown, like change your mind on something, okay? All of this here is so so bright and energizing, okay? But there is something else that's trying to come to the surface and bring new clarity. And it's like you can almost feel it, like it's there. It's in the back of your mind. It's something that's, been driving you crazy. So with this addictions, it could be that there's some thought process that keeps going over and over in your mind, and it's becoming a lot. It may have something to do with a new freedom. And like I said, we've got that Ace of Pentacles. So maybe you're looking for some sort of freedom or fresh start. You've been patient long enough. Now you're relying on your wisdom. All right. And you're moving towards enlightenment or a new understanding, a new beginning of sorts. Okay. So whatever this thought process is, to me, it feels like it's becoming more positive for you. It's becoming closer, like you can almost touch it now. Okay, so that's for March for Aquarius. Okay, so let's take a look at April, May, and June. So you have idyllic memories, longing for love, and phobias. All right, so idyllic memories, this is peace and tranquility. Okay, so peace and tranquility. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, Page of Wands, Empress, Six of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So with peace and tranquility, to me, this Queen of Pentacles is, it's a card of Capricorn, but it feels more like you're doing more self-care. You're taking care of yourself more than you have before. You're paying attention to what your body's telling you. Okay. The King of Wands and the Page of Wands, to me, this is you're putting in the time and energy into caring for yourself. Okay. Putting in the time and energy to care for yourself. There's finally balance, I want to say, restored here within your life. You're starting to feel that peace and harmony with that Six of Wands. The Empress, to me, feels like balance. Okay. And this Four of Wands feels like there's some sort of celebration happening here. It's like you're finally feeling whole in some aspect of your life. Okay. Finally reaching that place of peace and tranquility and calm and new understanding. Could be a spiritual matter that's going on here. But to me, it feels health-wise, like it feels like there's some sort of breakthrough or new understanding. Okay? And it's like, finally, now I know, and I can, move on with this. Okay? Yeah, it could be finally realizing a truth about an issue, and it's like, okay, now I'm good. Now I know that I can deal with this and move on. It's like there's some sort of new learning process, possibly. So you may find that you're doing a lot of reading or research. All right, and that is in April. So in May, here you have longing for love. So let's see, what is this longing for love? This card represents loneliness, but just because it says loneliness, it doesn't mean that you are alone. Okay, this may have something to do with your emotions or your mindset. Okay, it could be a lot of people around, but you still feel lonely. All right. So here we have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, Three of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So longing for love here, to me it feels like there is someone coming in to give you some sort of balance or help you out. There is a very strong conversation, truths coming to the surface here, bringing in a lot of happiness. I'm seeing here with this Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. This may have something to do with your work. It could be also representative of you finally feeling safe and stable, okay, in your life or with yourself personally. I want to say that there is some really good and happy energy coming here with this Wheel of Fortune. Things are expanding for you. Things are getting greater, so this feels really nice. There's, man, the Seven of Swords. It feels like taking time out for self. So you could be taking time off of work. You could be taking time from your relationship and really spending time with yourself. There's some sort of healing, and it could have something to do with health, where that King of Pentacles is there. Okay, so it had kind of that little bit of energy in the month before, in April, but in May here as well, there could be something that you're learning about yourself, about your relationship, about your work, okay? And it has something to do with timing or with time itself. All right, so let's take a look at June. And this is phobias. Here we have anxiety and overcoming fears. So here we have the Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups, Four of Pentacles, a Star, and the Devil. Okay, there is a lot of things I want to say that you're dealing with. There's that Devil card. And that Devil can be talking about phobias, addictions, anxieties, that type of thing. So it feels like a new understanding or a new burst of energy, new inspiration perhaps, bringing you to a place of, okay, I need to start making a plan to move forward with this. All of this new information that's coming towards you, either around work or your home life or your health, you're really going to start making some plans to move things forward, to make things better, to be able to deal with what's going on and fix what you can, or just be able to understand it and be able to move on and live with it. Okay? So, the Four of Pentacles, the Star, the Devil showing here. I feel like there's something about, you know, making the best of what you have, making the best with what you're given. There is a sense of hope and faith in the universe. There's I'm getting something about sending prayers. So this is for June. Again, there's that Devil energy. And it feels like you're moving past this thing that's been on your mind, or this fear. It's like you're finally facing it and working through it. Okay, so you can get past it and it's not going to be on your mind as much. Okay, it's like you're dealing with an issue. You're not sweeping everything under the rug. Okay. All right, so actually putting some thought process and some energy into this. Okay. All right. So now let's take a look at July. All right, so here we have the energetic realm. We've got Archangel Haniel, and that talks of joy. We've got Archangel Michael, and this talks of strength. So July, August, and September for Aquarius. July, August, and September. All right, so July brings the energetic realm. This is life between lives. And here we have the Hanged Man, the King of Wands, Three of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. These cards seem to be coming up continually. I want to say that you have been patient for long enough. I want to say there's new inspiration happening here, and you're using that inspiration to bring in happiness. So I feel like there's some sort of shift or change that you are making or is happening to you. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles. There's a brand new beginning, a new chapter perhaps happening here. There is something that you are overcoming. This Seven of Swords has come out a couple times already here for you. And it feels like you are doing the best you can with what you have. There's some sort of new opportunity happening here that you're grasping hold of. It has something to do with time, whether the timing has to be right. Timing has to be right. There's it could be like you're taking extra time to work at something here. Okay, taking time from another thing to be putting it into this to make sure that it happens the way that it needs to. There's something here that you're working on. It needs to grow. And if you don't put the time and energy into it, it's going to collapse, is what I'm getting. Okay, the word collapse is very strong there. Three of Pentacles. This feels like there is some sort of help. Okay, so if you're taking time from work to work at this thing, there are others here that kind of cover for you, or however that's working for you. Okay, there's something here about timing. It's like you need more time, or you need the timing to be right. Okay, so that is life between lives, and it feels like there's something that you're needing to do in this moment, like in this time, being present in this moment, like putting in time and energy into some sort of situation here. Okay. All right, so let's take a look here at August. And this is Archangel Haniel. This talks of joy, gratitude, and intuition. So let's see what's going on here for Aquarius for August. Okay, so here we have the Ace of Cups, Temperance, Five of Wands, Ace of Wands, Moon, and the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of aces happening here for you, Aquarius. You got that Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. It feels like a new passion, a new energy, possibly a new opportunity that's happening here. Temperance, seeing that very strong Sag. Okay, so it could be a person. It feels like there's something here that you want to complete. You want to finish, but it feels like there's always a lot of obstacle or roadblocks or speed bumps or something in your way. Feeling that there's new inspiration happening here, and it's like, okay, I'm going to formulate a new plan or try things differently than what I've done before. Okay, so if this is in the way of finding joy and gratitude within your life, you may be realizing, you know something, I'm not as happy as I could be. You're being very open and honest with yourself. Could be an issue going on here with you and another person or a fire sign. But I do feel like you're putting your best foot forward here. And you're putting in a lot of nurturing and caring for yourself. So there's something here that you're shifting and changing on, okay? The way that you're treating yourself, or maybe the way that you've been treating others. Just finding the best possible way. And moving out of that. Something's been causing some roadblocks here, okay? Something's been hindering your happiness, and you're really taking a good long look at this and making some changes is what I'm seeing. Okay. All right. So for September, you have Archangel Michael. This is strength, courage, and letting go. All right, so here we have death. Well, there's that letting go. So the Three of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. So to me, it's a kind of similar energy as what was showing here in August. There's something about you making some changes here in your life, letting go of something that just isn't working for you. Looking ahead with positivity, excitement, the sense of connection. It could be something to do with family or maybe a specific person. But I feel it as you're really putting in time and energy into something that's growing for you. Okay, something that you've been wanting here for a long time, and it just hasn't been working. There's been these roadblocks and speed bumps in your way. So there's something that you're shifting and changing on. Okay, with this Archangel Michael card, bringing in strength, courage, letting go, and like I said, you've got that with that very first tarot card. All right, with the Death. So there's something here that you're ending, and you're doing your damnedest to move forward into more happiness. Okay, you're making some sort of plan of action here. It feels like beginning again or beginning anew. It could be that you're building something from the ground up again. Okay? All right. So that is September. All right. So for October, we have success and we have leadership for November and service for December. All right, so let's see. Aquarius for October. Okay, so here we have the Four of Wands, the King of Pentacles. That's quite prominent card too. That King of Pentacles, that's come out a few times. Five of Cups, Knight of Wands. Excuse me. The Hanged Man and the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is Aquarius. So with this success, this professional or personal achievement, there is, it feels like I said earlier, like there's something that you're starting over from the ground up and rebuilding. Seeing that here with the Four of Wands, seeing new strength and stability. I feel here like you're strong and you're confident in your abilities. You're working very hard at making this be what you want it to be. The Five of Cups here is like having regret for the way things happened before and doing everything that you can so this doesn't happen again. So I want to say that you're making some sort of plans in the way of your strength and stability. So again, this could be within your home, relationship, or work. You've been patient with yourself, and it feels now like you're breaking free and doing something different here. Okay, so things have been upside down for you for quite a while, and now you're using your wisdom and making some changes. Okay, so that looks nice. You got the King of Cups, or sorry, the King of Swords here with the Five of Cups, and that just feels like you absolutely know what it is now that you need to do. You finally have your thought process in order, and you're making some changes. Okay, so that looks really good. So letting go of the old, bringing in the new, and working with it, and feeling very inspired, okay, with this new thing that you're working on. Okay, So seeing success in that area. All right, so that's for October. For November, your card is leadership, and this is person of authority. Now, this could be representing you. You could be in that position where you are in leadership or in authority here in some area. So let's see. For November. So here you have the High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles, Emperor, Nine of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Devil energy. So with this leadership, to me it feels like you're working on something. Okay, that High Priestess feels like there's something that you've had on your mind. You've made some sort of plan. Now it feels like you're putting it into action. A lot of nurturing going on here. You've had this card a couple, 3 times in this reading already, this Queen of Pentacles. That is nurturing. That is self-care. It's like you're taking the bull by the horns here. This is the Emperor card. You're strong. You're competent. You're confident in your abilities here, and you're definitely doing what you need to do. Okay, you feel really good about it. I feel like you're at peace with the changes that you've needed to make, and you're going ahead and doing so. The Nine of Wands, you realize this is going to take a lot of time and energy, but you're in for it. You're good. The Three of Wands, this I want to say is like I've done something similar, but I'm making some changes now, and this is something that's really going to work for me. Again, whether it's through work, personal, or a relationship. Making some changes here. Excuse me. With the Devil card, this, it really feels like I've been here before, but this is going to be better. This is something that's been nagging at you for quite a while. Again, if it's work, your health, your relationship, there's something that's needed change for a very long time, and you've tried to change it, and now it just feels like you are dropping everything and starting over. So whether this is a new person, a new work, a new whatever, what old is done and gone, and then there's something new happening here for you, and you're very excited about it, and you're really going to lean into the process of bringing in more happiness and joy for you. Okay, it's like you've learned your lesson, and now you're going to make this as perfect as you can. Okay, and you know, there's not really absolutely 100% perfect, but it feels to me like this is something that is going to feel perfect to you. All right. So let's take a look at December here for Aquarius. This card is service, and this is bringing value. So let's see. All right, so here we have the Page of Cups, the Ace of Swords, King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, and the Queen of Swords. So with service and bringing value, this to me feels like you're finally standing in your authority. It feels here with this Queen of Swords that you are speaking about your truth, or these things that you've been wanting to have happen. It's almost like you saying, oh, well, I've told you so. I've been telling you this for a very long time. I've been telling you this is going to work, and now here it is. So that's what I'm getting with that card. Usually that's more of a King of Swords card. but you already had that earlier. So this feels like, yeah, it's like you're finally stating your truth again. So there is some sort of new emotion happening here, some sort of daydreamy energy, a truth or a conversation happening here, and you're finally feeling victory over this. Okay, so this new process, you're seeing things starting to happen, and I feel like there's some sort of truth or conversation happening here, and you're like, yes, this is finally working for me. I finally feel like I can breathe, or I can be in a place of calm. Like there's a lot of things happening here that you worked so hard for that are finally seeing the light of day is what I'm getting. You got the Wheel of Fortune here, the Lady and the Lord, which is the Lover's card. This feels like optimism, happiness. Things are finally moving in the direction that you've been wanting them to go. I mean, the Lover's card could represent a person, but it feels to me more like the choices that you've made. You've made better choices, I want to say, over the course of the year of 2025, that you're in a much happier frame of mind and heart space as well. Okay, so everything that you've been doing, you've been working towards your own happiness and your own success, caring for yourself in a much healthier way. And I see that as your success for this year. All right, so I want to pull 3 cards here and see if there's anything else that the universe wants to bring out for Aquarius. All right, so there's your card. There's the Star card, that healing card. And then here we have the 3 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. So this to me feels like there is healing energy all around, within your thoughts, within the physical. There's been some sort of upset or hurtful hurtful thoughts or hurtful conversations that have happened here, and I want to say that you're healing from those. There's been a lot of pain for you over the course of the last year of 2025, and you're working at healing it, making things better for yourself. The 4 of Cups is this energy where you may feel like things aren't really moving for you, but the universe is kind of over here on the sides, and they're working very diligently at making some changes happen here within your life. So it feels like a blessing, some sort of miracle perhaps happening for you, and this is being worked out through over the course of the year, okay? And healing some negative energies that you've been dealing with for a while. That feels really good too. So this feels like your year, Aquarius. Healing in the mental, in the heart, and in the physical is what I'm getting with that, okay? And it's bringing in a renewed energy. So all the elements definitely coming into play here, and it looks like your year is going to be much better than it has been. All right, Aquarius, I want you guys to have a great day. I want you to subscribe, like, and share if you haven't done so already. Have a good one, everybody, and I'll see you next time.